What does Dr. Dorsey mean by the Parkinson's community is too nice? What do you think he means by that? Go ahead, Joyce.
That they don't speak up, their voice is not heard. They tend to keep to themselves or within the small groups. We have a small group in our community that I'm trying to get to be more involved. So they are self-centric. And when you're that way, you are holding it. It's just like this. You're holding the story in instead of letting it out and letting others see what it's really about.
My first time doing the class, I was slightly new in my diagnosis. I didn't know a lot about the social emotional part, and I didn't know what was wrong with me, but the program helped me discover that I had apathy. That's what I was struggling with. And then I faced it and I beat it down, and it doesn't bother me anymore. So it literally saved my life. I was ready to jump off my roof.
And that's what we wish to embark for all of you, is to put you on a hero's journey in your own life, that you're not exercising for the sake of exercise or because you're supposed to or your doctor says to, but because you have a mission and a purpose. You have a wish and a dream. And the bigger and the more impossible, the better, right? This is the place for it. This is the place for dreams. You all watch movies and read books. Why do heroes say no?
They feel inadequate.
Scared, 100%.
Don't want to get involved.
Because it takes work.
Insecurity and possibly feeling that your story's not that special.
We have to say the scary thing out loud. I want something. Now, what happens when we admit and become vulnerable to wanting something? What comes with that? The yin to the yang.
Fear you can't make it happen.
I wish that one day if I talk to somebody about Parkinson's, that they could shoot back to me something they understand about it, and this person would not have anybody involved with Parkinson's in their life. So they just learned it from other sources. So if we get those other sources out there, maybe more people will learn, because it seems like nobody knows. I didn't know anything about it because I didn't have any relatives or any association with it. And that's a big problem, I think.
What if it became general knowledge that there are things that you can do to improve your life with Parkinson's that have nothing to do with medicine?
I think the most valuable thing for me was having to do the work, right? Because we all think I'm going to write my story. And we get to the first hurdle and we stop because we're not sure what to do. We don't know how to get around it. So the course kind of, in a way, forces you to keep writing, even when you don't have a good idea. That's when you discover that it's work. And just as you said, Robert, you are well supported. It's well supported work. So, just keeping at it, keep going, find out, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to have a bad week. That's just the way it is. And getting past those hurdles really helps.
We treat play as exercise. We treat writing as exercise. That's why we are Yes and Exercise.
The thing that's so important to me is that by virtue of the improv games and the writing, I have more confidence and more courage to live my best life.
What we've been able to accomplish together are things that we never saw possible in ourselves at all. And that's so important for people with Parkinson's.
Well, I just want to add that I do the Strive PD app for my watch and my phone. And I just cannot believe the tremor has gone down to like the least amount within 24 hours is like 33 minutes. And I'm like, what am I doing different? And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's the storytelling and doing all the thinking and the, consistent writing every day, just wanting to, develop the story more and more. It's just that aspect of being so involved has helped me that much.
The thing we have is unconditional positive regard. That is how we play. That is how the group operates. Whatever someone brings, yes, let's, and we make it happen.
I think the the thing that is important to put across to prospective participants is the idea that this is a many-thronged approach. And some days exercise works, sometimes it doesn't. Some days your creative side and writing and telling your story works, and some days it doesn't. And some days improv works, and some days it doesn't. And so there are enough aspects for this. It'll catch you where you are eventually.
Don't forget, part of the title of this program is cinema therapy. And it really is. It gets you, at least me, out of your head. It gets all the stuff that normally we see Parkinson's patients are isolated and lonely, and even with family in the house, because you just feel you cannot share what's going on inside you and you don't know how to explain it. So this program helped with that.
I wish every one of my fighters would participate in this program.
Woohoo! We're too nice. And we got to stop being too nice, or else we're never going to get the funding we need so we can prevent future generations from having to go through the same crap we went through. So let's tell those stories.
I wish that more people would get involved who don't have Parkinson's to help those that do.